Imagine standing at the edge of time itself, not the edge of Earth, not the edge of the galaxy, the edge of existence. Now imagine taking one more step backward. What would you find? Most of us are taught that the universe began with the Big Bang roughly 13.8 billion years ago. Space appeared, time began, matter formed, and eventually stars, planets, and life emerged. But what if that's not the whole story? What if the Big Bang wasn't the beginning? What if it was merely the start of a chapter in a much larger cosmic story? And what if something existed before it? At first, that question sounds simple, but it forces us to confront one of the deepest mysteries in science. Because the moment you ask what happened before the Big Bang, you run into a strange problem. Time itself may not have existed, and if there was no time, what does before even mean? To understand this mystery, we need to begin with what the Big Bang actually was. Many people imagine the Big Bang as an explosion, a giant fireball erupting into empty space. But that's not quite correct. The Big Bang wasn't an explosion inside space. It was the rapid expansion of space itself. Every galaxy, every star, every atom, everything we see today was once compressed into an unimaginably hot and dense state. Then the universe expanded, and it never stopped. Evidence for this expansion is everywhere. Galaxies are moving away from one another. The universe is stretching, and faint radiation called the cosmic microwave background still fills the cosmos as a relic from those ancient moments. When scientists run the cosmic clock backward, everything appears to converge toward an extremely dense beginning. But here's where things become strange. The equations eventually break as we approach the first fraction of a second after the Big Bang. Physics begins to fail. Gravity and quantum mechanics refuse to cooperate. The laws we rely on stop giving meaningful answers. It's like trying to read a book where the first page has been torn out. We know the story started, we just don't know exactly how. This is why some physicists argue that asking what happened before the Big Bang may be impossible, because according to certain interpretations, time itself began at that moment. Imagine traveling north. You keep going further and further. Eventually you reach the North Pole. Now ask yourself, what's north of the North Pole? The question stops making sense. There is no north beyond it. Similarly, some scientists suggest there may be no before the Big Bang, not because we don't know what happened, but because the concept itself may be meaningless. No time, no before, no earlier moment, just the beginning of time itself. Yet many physicists aren't satisfied with that answer, because nature often hides deeper layers beneath what seems obvious. And over the years, researchers have proposed some astonishing possibilities. One idea suggests that our universe emerged from a previous universe. In this theory, the cosmos operates in cycles: expansion, collapse, rebirth, again and again, for eternity. Imagine breathing, inhale, exhale, exhale. Now imagine the universe doing the same thing. A universe expands for billions of years. Eventually, conditions change. The cosmos contracts, everything collapses inward. Then another Big Bang occurs, creating a new universe. Perhaps our universe is merely the latest cycle in an endless chain stretching infinitely into the past. If that's true, there was never a true beginning, only transformations. Another fascinating possibility comes from quantum physics. The quantum world is bizarre. Particles appear and disappear. Energy fluctuates in empty space. What we call nothing may not actually be nothing at all. According to some models, the universe could have emerged from a quantum vacuum, a strange state that appears empty but is filled with potential. Tiny fluctuations occur constantly. Most vanish instantly, but under the right conditions, one fluctuation could grow, expand, and become an entire universe, including ours. This idea suggests that the cosmos may have emerged from something that looked like nothing, yet wasn't truly nothing. The emptiness itself contained the seeds of creation. Then there's the multiverse, one of the most controversial concepts in modern physics. Imagine reality extending far beyond our observable universe. Not one universe, not 10, but perhaps an infinite number, each with different laws, different particles, different histories, different possibilities. In such a scenario, Big bangs may happen constantly, new universes forming like bubbles in an endless cosmic ocean. Our universe would be just one bubble among countless others. If that's true, the Big Bang wasn't the beginning of everything, it was simply the beginning of our local universe. The larger reality may have existed forever, and perhaps still does, but some theories become even stranger. According to certain ideas in quantum gravity, time itself may be an illusion. Think about that for a moment. We experience time flowing from past to future. Seconds become minutes, minutes become years. Everything seems to move forward, but at the deepest level of reality, time may not exist fundamentally at all. Instead, it could emerge from more basic structures, like temperature emerging from moving molecules. If time isn't fundamental, then asking what came before the Big Bang may be like asking what is north of the North Pole. The framework of the question collapses. The universe may simply exist as a timeless structure beyond our everyday understanding. This possibility challenges nearly everything we assume about reality. Yet perhaps the most unsettling idea is that we may never know. There are limits to observation, limits to measurement, limits to information. The earliest moments of the universe are hidden behind a wall of extreme conditions. Even our most powerful telescopes cannot directly see beyond certain points. It's possible that the ultimate origin of reality lies permanently beyond human reach, a mystery written into the fabric of existence itself. But history teaches us something important. Every time humanity believed it had reached the edge of knowledge, a new discovery expanded the horizon. Ancient civilizations thought Earth was the center of everything. They were wrong. People once believed our galaxy contained the entire universe. They were wrong too. Again and again, reality proved larger and stranger than expected. So perhaps our current understanding is only another chapter. Perhaps future generations will uncover clues hidden in gravitational waves, quantum fields, or phenomena we haven't even imagined yet. Perhaps one day, humanity will finally answer the question that has haunted philosophers and scientists for centuries. What came before the beginning? Or perhaps we'll discover that the question itself was never the right one. Maybe the true mystery isn't what existed before the Big Bang. Maybe it's why anything exists at all. Why is there a universe instead of nothing? Why do physical laws exist? Why does reality have structure? These questions sit at the boundary between science, philosophy, and mystery, and despite all our advances, they remain unanswered. Tonight, as you look into the darkness of space, remember this: the stars above you are ancient. The galaxies are older still, but behind them all lies a hidden curtain, a boundary beyond which our understanding fades. Somewhere beyond that curtain may lie another universe, a previous cosmos, an eternal multiverse, or something so strange that human language cannot adequately describe it. The Big Bang may have been the beginning, or it may have been a doorway, a transition, a cosmic rebirth. The truth is, we don't yet know. And perhaps that's what makes the mystery so fascinating. Because somewhere beyond the edge of time, beyond the first moment, beyond the birth of the cosmos itself, there may be an answer waiting to be discovered. And until then, the question remains, what if something existed before the Big Bang?